swing it out. Hero, no good. Young's got the board. And the Hawks are down by 3 with 2:52 to go. 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐩𝐬. There was a moment there where you thought he might release it. Activity inside. Vincent guarding the bigger Collins. And a foul has been called.
See John Collins go inside right here, and Blaze get wrapped up in it. This is so important. If the Hawks are able to pull this out, all right? They're 28-14 at home, but they're 20-3 since January 15th, which means that they can go home 1-1. Advantage-wise of how they play at home leans towards the Hawks. That's huge.
It's hard to imagine. The Hawks actually lost 10 straight early in the season. Hard to fathom.
I know.
Ball out of bounds. Young gets it in. Gets it back. Young. No good. Rebounded by Lowry with 2.5 to go. Miami up by 3. Hunter guarding Butler. Works around that screen. 12 to shoot. Butler drives. Olay defense. Butler goes all the way in for the jam. Jimmy Butler has got 40. Young off the stutter. 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐩𝐬. He's human. Out of bounds. Last touch by Miami.
How about this? At this point, when you're the Hawks, you got to communicate early. You can't give up a straight line drive to a guy that's been hot all night. Miami finding a way to fight it back to keep this lead intact.
Jim, a coach's challenge from Erik Spoelstra. Last touch was called against Miami, and their point was that it was Collins who grazed it.
The pinky right there. Left pinky.
Yep. The officials taking a look.
It's
replays from 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐩𝐬, New Jersey.
Yeah, and it's hard to see it from that angle, but the backside right here, I want you to watch the left pinky finger at the end. It's touched by Bam. Then watch at the end as the ball is rotating. Right there, that left finger right there at the end. Let's see if the officials see that.
The question was, did it graze Adebayo after the Collins connection? It would be too hard to tell. But I think they're going to overturn it.
Review, the challenge is successful. Young arguing an overturn.
Excellent eye contact from John Goble.
This is going to be assertive, decisive when you make the call, right? I'm telling you, sell it.
And for Miami, they're going to buy it because the Heat take over. That's a huge call.
Yes.
With 1:59 on the clock. Jimmy Butler has matched his career high with 40 points. Career playoff high for Butler.
How about the interesting Gabe Vincent still on the court, late game situation, the trust he's earned from Erik Spoelstra.
Butler defended by Hunter. 9 to shoot, 1:42 to go. Butler with a shot clock winding down. Fires. Oh, yeah! For Jimmy Butler. 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐩𝐬 can't answer. Hero's got the board. 1:24 to play. It is the Jimmy Butler show tonight in South Florida. 45. And a timeout with 1:20 to go. The all-time leader in franchise history with 7, then LeBron James and Jimmy Butler. What a takeover by Butler.
But it's how he's getting it done. It's the 11 for 12 from the free throw line. We know about his ability to get to the basket and score, but it's a 4 for 7, and that pull-up at the end from behind the three-point line that you just don't game plan for when you're guarding Jimmy Butler.
A Butler barrage. Collins try to get in there, and it's out of bounds. 1:18 to play. Miami closing in on a 2-0 series lead. Jimmy Butler with 45 points. A new career playoff high. Vincent gets it ahead off the double team. Miami playing keep away here with 13 on the clock. The Hawks were down 16 early in the fourth. They cut it to 3, but Butler has gone on a 7-0 run by himself. Another? No. Rebounded by Collins.
A good possession because the Heat were able to run down the shot clock, take some time off the game clock.
Young rings out. And now Atlanta looking to foul. Initially it was Herter trying to foul out of Bio. Instead it's Butler who can pad the numbers. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐻𝐬 Ultra. If you drink, don't drive. Plan a safe ride. Coming up, the Phoenix Suns with a 1-0 lead on the New Orleans Pelicans. Chris Paul, he was sensational in game 1 as New Orleans made its run. Paul and the Suns held them off to take a 1-0 lead. Phoenix, the #1 seed in the Western Conference, will have the action for you here on TNT. Out of bounds, Miami on a 9-0 run with 42.3 on the clock.
Well, taking care of the business, and the Hawks fought, kind of cut the lead down to 4 points, but then it was the response by the home team Heat.
Bogdanovich taps it in off the initial miss, and the numbers very good for Bogdan Bogdanovich. 27 points. Hero is fouled by Bogdanovich, and Hero will head back to the line where he's 2 of 2 tonight. 13 points for Tyler Hero.
And maybe that you'd lose, but maybe you gain something if you're Atlanta. One, Trae Young was now 50%, 10 for 29. He didn't shoot it well from behind the three-point line, but he had 25. Bogdanovich gives you numbers. Now you're going back home. Yes, it hurts that you lost, but you can pick out some pieces during this game where you played well enough to get into it.
Jimmy Butler, 45 points. A playoff explosion for the veteran. Game 3 will be in Atlanta on Friday night, so a couple of days off. Bogdanovich pirouettes and hits
as well. Might as well let it go.
23.2 on the clock. Bogdanovich, 19 points in the fourth quarter. He's got 29 overall.
Can they clean up the turnovers? You cut that down from 19 to maybe 14. You eliminate some points, and now the game could be totally different. You're not having those empty possessions.
Hawks aren't going to foul. And Hero will dribble out the clock. A different script tonight, but another win for the Miami Heat to take a 2-0 lead on the Hawks in this opening round Eastern Conference series. For Jim Jackson, Rebecca Harlow, Ian Eagle, so long from South Florida. We send it to Atlanta. EJ Ernie Johnson.